Roblox changes TOS and players are not happy. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to the video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the updated terms of service on Roblox platform and how it's being received at the user's end. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Roblox gives an immensely well-known, immersive, and inventive multiplayer experience to its players. The manner in which the Roblox community keeps on developing, there may be a ton of challenges developing to the extent of user security and proficient conduct is concerned. Subsequently, even as it expands in its popularity, its terms of service are additionally turning out to be longer and more detailed. While it's become normal practice for internet games like Roblox to routinely refresh its terms of service to stay in coherence of current online trends in cybersecurity, however, a recent arrangement of changes have been drawn in its impressive consideration for their players, as many get down on the new TOS as being inadequately phrased at the best case scenario, and effectively hurting the Roblox people group. Roblox has made a series of disputable changes to the terms of service for players hoping to sign into the game, leaving fans very unhappy. This most recent update to Roblox's terms of administration has made some attractive changes, with the developers clarifying that encounters that portray romantic events, including weddings, dates, and vacations, will be completely prohibited. The most recent changes have been especially dubious and fairly amusing as well. Aside from the wedding, dates, and special first nights, it's additionally determined that any sort of heartfelt signals, including hand-holding and kissing, are likewise on the boycott list. The new guidelines go under dating and romantic content and are pointed towards cultivating a, quote, safe space for meeting online friends, talking, and working together on imaginative ventures, obviously with no romantic components. The terms of service has additionally gone through a change, taking everything into account. There have been changes in the manner that the makers can part with the Roblox's cash, Robux with sweepstakes, giveaways, and any lottery framework, either inside or off the platform, currently turning into a bannable offense. This implies that unlike the past, a considerable lot of manners in which content makers connected for fan engagement have now been vigorously pulled back because of these new changes in the TOS. In the case of some of the wordings that fans have objected and called out as poor, this new service agreement also bans users for paying modeling of assets in Robux, although this has since been changed to be more clear that players will not be allowed to act as model for new assets in any exchange for game currency. Beyond the issue of content creation, many fans have additionally been vocally vexed with regards to a portion of the recently presented security and privacy requirements, most notably rotating around the utilization of VPNs. While the utilization of VPNs has always been incredibly broad throughout the most of the recent couple of years, Roblox is trying to keep away from identity fraud and online theft following programming on the web, boycotts their utilization altogether in its new TOS, causing privacy worries among fans. However, as indicated by the terms listed, this move is expected to assist with bringing down on toxic and unlawful content to guard Roblox for players through transparency. However, in the agreement, numerous players are more worried about their IP addresses being spilled and areas being compromised. A large part of the worry lies with the particular phrasing of a few of the proposed changes, explicitly in regards to the manner by which the Roblox content makers are permitted to associate with their fan networks, and how the fans can react to the makers consequently. Then again, there's additionally an issue of web security and privacy, which has caused certain services to be named as those turning into a typical practice online as a bannable offense, explicitly the utilization of virtual private networks. The list of grievances continues on, ranging from not being allowed to be in a loud chat to some of the wording around natural disasters possibly removing a much popular city survival game on Roblox. A significant part of the fans' disappointment has appeared to be a result of a rather vague wording that applies broad language to exactly what ought to be fundamentally more explicit issues like the loud commotions and selling of artworks. In any case, taking into account that the resource displaying language has as of now been tended to, some different worries might see further changes or rewordings to make more in accordance with the patterns of the Roblox community. The users and makers are in the foundation of Roblox after all. The new TOS update likewise rolls out clear improvements to the game's intellectual property rule, with the most recent being utilizing Roblox's name, logo, or different designs both on and off the platform, which will likewise be viewed as a violation. The makers behind the gigantically popular multiplayer game, however, have not clarified why they've rolled out such severe change of terms, albeit a sign might be found on their local area guidelines site page, which clarifies, quote, "At Roblox, we're constructing the metaverse, a space for individuals to experience, insight, and explore. We're a worldwide local area on this excursion together, and we need to guarantee everybody feels appreciated and is safe and is treated with consideration and regard. That is the reason we've made for these community standards, to outline how we anticipate that the user should act, and to be clear and straightforward with regards to what is and what isn't permitted on Roblox. The Roblox community has responded to the progressions with a combination of both shock and disagreement. The community is clearly not exceptionally happy with creators voicing out their interests openly. A much famous Twitch streamer, Quackity, reacted by tweeting, quote, "I will be disrupting all of their idiotic guidelines in a solitary stream." However, he has since deleted the tweet. Different players and makers additionally made fun of the new guidelines, calling forbidden something as honest as clapping hands totally amusing or absurd with some in any event, saying that they'll stop playing the game assuming the progressions are upheld. Some Roblox makers have additionally gone to the degree of calling attention to the fact that the update could hurt the game, with a portion of its most famous game modes unable to survive the new guidelines. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.